Hello, welcome to She Boss Talk. I am Shantae Alrighty. I'm coming here to you today for a new stimulus news report and update for all of you entrepreneurs and small business owners out there. It's been a minute. We just came off of the Thanksgiving holiday here in the U.S. So all of you, I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving with your families. I hope you stayed safe out there. But I'm coming on to share with you important information because what do we want to make sure that you do? Get your money. So it's important for you and your families to know what is happening with stimulus talks, what is happening in the world as it impacts your business. It impacts your livelihood. It impacts your families. So come on in. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're returning, welcome. Do subscribe if you have not subscribed already. If you enjoy our content, you definitely don't want to miss it. Make sure that you hit the notification bell so you know anytime that we drop new content, because we drop content that is going to help you rise and thrive during this time, and that's going to help you get your money. Do hit the thumbs up button. Do share out this broadcast because sharing is caring. Okay. So you want to stay tuned to the end because all the good stuff is always at the end before I leave the show. But I want to make sure before we get into the stimulus talks, if you don't know what today is, it is a big day. Today is National Small Business Saturday. National Small Business Saturday. We celebrate all of you all, small business owners. We support you. I encourage you all to support each other. I am a real advocate out here promoting all of us, making sure that people know about small businesses. If there was ever a time that small businesses needed the support, needed the community to show up and support them, it is right now, when so many small businesses have been devastated, have lost clients, lost revenue, have had to shut their doors, sometimes more than once, some have closed permanently. This is the time more than ever that we need to support small business. And if you're a small business, definitely you want to allocate your dollars to other small businesses. So you know you have friends and families that have small business, you have small business peers. Patronize their businesses. That is going to be so important for us to stimulate our own economies. So I encourage you to go over to our community wall. We have a post over there, a celebratory post acknowledging today is National Small Business Saturday. Go over there and network and drop your business. Let us know what your company is. What do you do? How can we get in contact with you and support you? So do leave your website and if you have a YouTube channel, if you have a social media page, do go over and leave it on that wall. I want to know all the small businesses that we are here supporting. We want to support you. We want to know what your businesses are and how we can support you in rising and thriving in this time. So I know it's Saturday, so I won't be before you long. Like I said, I don't like to come on here and I want to be able to come on here and tell you that the federal government has passed a second stimulus package, but I can't do that today. So that's the bad news. The rest will be good news for today, okay? So there are stimulus talks. They're slow going. We know that they should have been passed a stimulus package, okay? We already know that. So the Republicans and the Democrats are in slow talks, but nothing has passed as of yet. With that being said, because they have been slow, the states recognize how slow to act the federal government has been. And our constituents, right, our leaders are calling for the federal government to take action now. But they're not just waiting on that. They are actually coming up with their own pandemic aid packages. These are the states. So please listen up. The states are coming out with their own state aid, right? They're doing everything that they can to cut costs where they can, but they're allocating as much money as they can to support you, the community, you, your families, those that are on unemployment, those that are having rent problems, those that cannot pay their mortgage, those small businesses that need relief. They know that you all need help, and they are stepping up. and rolling out new programs. If they've rolled out a program before, they're going to their constituents to request approval for more aid. So I'm going to talk to you about a few of the ones that just recently rolled out new programs. This is so important for you because, as I've said before, the bulk of the money for you to support you right now, to give you a financial lifeline, is not at the federal level. It is not even national grants, and there are great national grants out there. It is at your state and local levels. So I want you to be in the know, and I want you to take this information and take action. Okay? I want you to take this information and take action. But before I get into that, just want to let you know that, with the stimulus talks that are going on in the federal level, we also have a potential shutdown, federal shutdown. They have to pass a $1.4 trillion budget by December the 11th. Now, we're hopeful. They're saying that they will, and we're hopeful that they will because we can't afford a government shutdown right now. And they need to pass a package by that deadline. While they're working on that, the stimulus, the budget, they might as well pass the stimulus package. The December is the end of the CARES Act program benefits. Come the end of December, all of the benefits that we have reaped out of the CARES Act, right, for the pandemic relief, COVID-19 relief, will come to an end in December if they do not pass a stimulus package. Okay, so we know people are still devastated, still suffering, and we need them to take action. Okay, so with that being said, the states have taken action. The states received billions of dollars in CARES Act aid that they had to allocate in specific areas of restriction. Okay, and they have to use this by the December deadline. Okay, so states are coming up with their own packages, even out of the CARES Act money, other money, whatever monies that they can pull together to create these aid programs. So New Mexico is one of the latest programs. Look, if this is not your state, if you know one of your peers is in the state and they have a business, they're an entrepreneur, please share this information, share this video, and share this channel. Let's get us some relief. I know you all need a financial lifeline. I know you do. I get the messages every day. I get the emails every day. So let's help each other out and share the information so everybody can get relief, because there's billions of dollars out there. But the reality is a lot of you all don't even know that these programs are out there, where they are, that they even exist, and how to apply for them. Okay. So New Mexico, Governor Grisham signed a $330 million relief package, which includes $1,200 check payments to the unemployed. The states are making big moves, y'all. The states are making big moves for you. All types of relief. Rent, mortgage, utilities, childcare, food programs. Some have car programs. So every state is different in the programs that they roll out, but they're big and they're robust. They're very comprehensive. So once you find out about them, it is upon you to go to take action, read through, all the eligibility requirements, and act fast as far as applying, because they, just like the federal government, their programs that they roll out have a certain funding allocated. This one is $330 million that has to serve thousands, if not millions of people, depending on the state. So that's not going to last forever. So you have to be quick to apply if you want some of the relief. So New Mexico. So if you're in New Mexico or know someone is in New Mexico, please let them know about it. California is pushing. They're late to the game, okay? They've had some grants, here and there. There are grants in every state, at every level, county and city, okay? They're not just controlled by the government sector. They're all over the place. I'm speaking for the government aid, okay? Government state aid. So California, along with a few other Western states, are really pushing for more aid, for $100 billion in rent relief. Okay, so that's not even 100 million. That's 100 billion in rent relief. Okay, so a lot of the state leaders, the local and state rolling up, are pressuring the federal government to get aid. And in the stimulus package should be aid for the state and local governments. In the HEROES Act and HEROES Act 2.0, that was the HEROES Act that was passed a long time ago, way back in May, by the House, had these programs allocated for state and local government. That has not passed. Now, the Republican in the Senate did not. They do not feel like the state should get additional money. And we know that they need more money to take care of us. We all live in a state. That we have local communities that need help. Okay? So California and other states on the West are pushing for this $100 billion in rent relief. So again, there's relief out there. If you haven't seen it in your state, it's coming. If you have seen it, if it was earlier on, they are rolling out multiple rounds. They're adding millions of dollars because, again, it's based on funding. It's a certain time limit that is open that you apply. Then they have to process all those applicants. So you also have to be patient, because I see some of you all lacking patience. Patience is a virtue. Know that, when these grant programs, relief programs come out, they have hundreds, if not thousands, of applications to vet out, to make sure that you're actually qualified, that you meet the eligibility requirements, and then to be able to issue you whatever payments or relief that they need to issue to you. So that takes time. I know it's been a long time. I know we don't have a long time, but it takes time for them to go through the process. Okay. So that's California. Michigan has had several. Michigan was one of the hardest hit states, that hardest hit with COVID-19. Okay. And so Michigan has had several grants. So if you live in Michigan and you haven't gotten a grant, I don't know where you've been, because they've had many, and they are actually asking. The Governor Whitman is asking for $100 million in state stimulus relief for all of you all that are in Michigan. So look out for that, because like I said, anything related to the CARES Act, they have to use this money. So even if your state, like our state, launched a $442 million relief program, 162 of that going to small business, most likely they will add more money to that, because it's just not enough. Even the program that we have here didn't address every small business. There were still businesses left out. All the businesses that have 1099 workers were left out, because they said you had to have W-2 employees. Okay. So that's when you have to advocate for yourself. You have to start making phone calls. You have to start bombarding with emails and letting them know, if you feel like your business has been left out, that what about my business? I have a legitimate registered business in this state, in this city, in this county. Where is the help for my business? I have a team to support. I have a family to support. So you have to advocate for yourselves, and you have to just keep pressure on these leaders to do what they're supposed to do. But the states are rolling out programs. Another one that recently rolled out is Washington, D.C. Now, they just recently rolled out a $135 million relief package. If you are in the D.C. area or know someone in the DC area, please share this information with them. Share this video, share our channel. If you know any business that is struggling, that is challenged, and you have not shared this video or our channel, share it. Because there are not many people giving information like this, because I constantly hear that this is the first time when people come across my video that they've even heard of these opportunities, that they exist. Okay. So we don't want to be the only ones. We need every single business to survive, and we want every single business to rise and thrive. And you can. There's money, and we will be flooded with even more money. So I always bring it to you first to let you know. But again, you have to be intentional and proactive. Now, you're asking, okay, these state grants, where are they? Where can I find them? If this is your first time hearing this, we developed an online grant tracker on our website at www.shebosstalk.com. So I actively research grants. I've been doing this since when they passed the CARES Act. Okay. And so I won grants, right, and got relief from my business, and I wanted you all to be able to do the same. So I make it my priority to find free money for my business every day. Every day it's my job to find free money for my business. And so I've done the heavy lifting for you, and I seek out the grants and I put them on the grant tracker. We update it every single week with all types of grants, international, national, and at federal relief programs and at the state level. We do not have city and county. There's just too many. They're out there. And we give you tips on where to find them in your local geographic area. It's up to you to start reaching out. Because I see them every day. I just can't post them or tell you. There's just too many. There are thousands, literally thousands of grants for every type of business. I mean, you are asking me all the time, is there a grant for women business? Yes. Is there a grant for Black business? Yes. Minority business? Yes. Veteran business? LGBTQ business? Yes. Small business? Yes. Entrepreneurs? Self-employed? Yes. Independent contractors? Yes. An individual? Yes. There are grants for every type of business that is out there. You being legally structured as a business will get you more grant opportunities. That's just the reality. Having your business legally structured, having your business in order will get you more access to more grant opportunities and increase your chances of winning grants. Okay, so they're out there. Okay, so the New Mexico, Michigan, and DC just recently launched huge multi-million-dollar relief packages that include small business, rent relief, mortgage relief, all types of utility relief. So again, apply. There are other grants, new national grants that have come out as well. These grants, whether they're federal, state, local, or national, they have certain requirements. Okay, so a lot of you all are challenged and get stuck, miss out, get denied because you don't know what to expect. You go into it blindly. To help you make sure that you're qualified and make sure that you increase your chances of winning, I created the winning grant application cheat sheet and checklist. This has all my insider tips on what I've done to secure over $50,000 for my small business, and as well as helping over 1,000 other entrepreneurs and small business owners secure over $1 million free money for their business. So I know what the grantors are looking for. I know what to say to win a grant. I know what information, I know what documentation they're asking for. I know what questions. I know how to tell a compelling story. And I know some of you all don't. You're like, oh, how do I tell my story? How do I answer this question? Well, I give you verbatim what I wrote to win grants. You can't beat that. You can get it now. If you don't have the cheat sheet, and it's my most popular digital product. It's my most popular, and it's been selling like hotcakes. But I know there's still so many of you don't have it. If you need proof, go to the video that I did with Vicki Woodard, how she won her grant. She won the Idol, she got the Idol grant, and she won the Back to Black Business grant. That's a $5,000 grant. She went from being out of business, being fearful, not thinking that she could ever get a grant for her business till she came across my channel. And I motivated and empowered her to take action. She did it. She used my tracker and my cheat sheet to get $5,000 for her business. And she's still applying for more grants. I get testimonials every single day by email. You'll see them when you go to the cheat sheet. So if you want the cheat sheet, it's in the description. It's in the show notes, and it will be in the comments after this video. If you want the cheat sheet, say, I want it. It is $47. And it has all my insider tips. And we're going to even update it. So if you get it and you're on the email list, once you get it, we'll send you the updated version. And it's going to be even more amazing than this one. There's some things that you always improve, you always enhance, as you put out content and products. So we're going to even enhance it even more for you. But these are tools you can use right now and start applying. What I don't want you to do is go into it, you have no clue of what to do, and you apply and then you lose. You get denied. They say you have it and you missed a step. You didn't follow all the steps, or there's some information that they asked you for you never heard of before, and you have no clue of how to generate it or how to provide it. Right. So you need to know all of these things before you go into applying for grants. So you want to make it as easy as possible. I'm making it as easy as possible to get you free money. These are unprecedented times, which means there are unprecedented opportunities for you as a small business to get free money. There's always been grants for nonprofits. There have never been grants like this for a small business, for for-profit business. Never. It's because of the pandemic. It's because of the racial justice issues that Fortune 500, Fortune 100 companies, billionaires, millionaires, and not even billionaires and millionaires. If there's people like me that are starting grant funds, like I started the She Boss Up grant fund for women in business and gave away 12 grants to entrepreneurs and women business owners. And we'll be doing round 2, first quarter of 2021. So there's all types of people, foundations, organizations, churches that are launching grant programs because they want to help you. They're just giving money away. And they made the process so easy that it doesn't require you to submit a long dissertation or proposal or hire a grant writer. All you need is the cheat sheet and the tracker to research the grant, and the cheat sheet to make sure you have everything that you need, that you can stand out in the pack, that you can write a compelling story, because it's a compelling story that sells people. And your story matters, so you can't be ashamed of your story. You have to show up confidently and boldly when you're applying and know, yes, I'm going to get this grant. Yes, I deserve this grant. Yes, I need it for my business. And know what your need is and how you're going to use it. Because if you don't know that, you're not going to get the grant. If you can't articulate how much you need and what you need and why you need it, you're not going to get it. So I address all of these different types of things in the cheat sheet. So again, I encourage you to get it. You will not, you will thank me later. Okay. So these are just some of the tools that we have available for you. Again, if you ever have any questions or need referrals, I'm happy to help. Just ask, leave questions in the comments. I always circle back to answer any questions. Again, we support you. We want you to be successful in your business. We want us all to be able to rise and thrive during this time. Okay. So, we love you and we appreciate all of your love and support that you give us, allowing us to be able to come on, sharing our content, allowing us to help more and more people. That means you're doing a small gesture and you're making a big impact. Just by sharing our video, just by sending an email and telling someone, go get that cheat sheet, go get a grant. Did you know there's grant money available for you? Did you know there's opportunities out there for you? That can change a life. That can change a business. And that's the impact you made by making a small gesture. Just like today is Small Business Saturday. Just by making a small purchase, you don't have to go spend $1,000 with a business. You can spend $10 or $20 with a small business. You can share it on social media. That's what I do. Every time I purchase from a small business, one of my small business peers, I share what I purchased and I let other people know. And 9 times out of 10, every time I share, 9 times out of 10, somebody buys from that small business just because they saw that I bought it. And you all have amazing products and services, and everybody needs to know about it. We should not be the world's best kept secret. You all should be marketing yourselves like crazy. You should be on social media right now. This is the biggest shopping holiday weekend. Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, and then Giving Tuesday for charities and nonprofits. I know if you're a nonprofit, let me know in the comments. So all of us, this is an opportunity for all of us to get some of the multi-billion dollars that is going to be spent worldwide through the weekend. Are you in contact with your email list? Have you emailed your email list? Do you have an email list? Get in front of them. Are you on social media? Have you shared your deals for this week? Share them. Create a post in support and celebration of small business and encourage them to share their business on your thread. Promote your own and encourage them to share theirs. And these are free ways to promote yourself and to promote others. Because you never know who might come across that person, your product or service, or their product and service, and have a need. You know, I buy things just as gifts. Like the things I bought yesterday, it wasn't necessarily for me. I'm thinking, okay, somebody could use this. And if I don't know anybody personally, I'm going to put out a question or a poll and ask, who needs this? Do you need help with mindset shift? There's a lot of people depressed right now. They're losing hope. They're about to give up. And if I know someone, and I have a lot of peers that are in that industry, the self-help, the helping confidence coaches and things like that. And if I could give that gift to another person that helps empower them to stay in business and not give up, it was well worth it. So let's support each other, not just today doing Small Business Saturday, but every single day that you have the opportunity to do it. We can't ask other people to support us as small business if we're not supporting each other. We have to support each other. So I encourage you all to do that. I could come on here and talk all day, but I hope that you get value out of my content and what I'm telling you. I speak from experience. I have been through many ups and downs, challenges, successes. But what helps us get through is having a support system, a network. That's why I'm here. You all are community. You are a family. And so before I do anything else, I always sow into my family. So you're part of the She Boss Talk family. So whatever I can to do to help you, support you, to stay in business, that's what I'm here to do. And I will continue to get on here and talk to you, right? Speak sense into you if you're thinking about giving up, that you don't. If you're being passive in your life and you're not really active and intentional, I'm going to push you to be active and intentional about your own life and your business. You are the CEO of your business. Okay? So again, we're on this journey together. We're in this together, in this pandemic together, and we're going to rise and thrive. I know I am, and I know many of you are, and let's all do it together. Thank you so much. You all continue to have a great weekend, and I'll be on Monday with my new series about how I won my Facebook grant, which I recently won. It will be a 3-part series on the steps from how I found out about the Facebook grant to how I won it to the deposit and the bank. So I'm excited to share that journey with you and really help you again in your grant application journey so that I can hear more testimonials from you. If I can share my journey and it helps you get more money for your business, that's what I want to do. So look out for that. That will start on Monday about how the steps I took to win the Facebook grant. Thank you so much. Enjoy your weekend. Continue to be the boss with amplified impact. Continue to stay safe and good health. Have a great day.